I'm late. I know I'm late. I know I'm late. Ooh, I know I'm late. Ooh, I know I'm late. I'm here though. I'm here though. I'm sorry. My apologies. Whenever y'all get in, we ready. We're going in. We're going in. We're going in. We're going hard. Mr. Smith, what's going on? Say first. Mr. Smith first. Oh, Mr. Smith, we got a full slate tonight. I want to welcome y'all to a special interactive episode. I ain't saying, I'm just saying with the Raw Women Nation. Yeah, we gonna make it do what it do. Or shorter, listen. Shorter, be riding hard. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I know who low key, if I had to go somewhere, I know who I have to watch out for. The other one ain't in the building yet. What's going on? Hold on. These still told me, welcome to live chat. Hold on, live chat. Type live chat. All messages are visible. I'm gonna do the live chat. Trying to set this thing. I'm gonna make it do what it do though. We got Nico Bean with the steam. Nico Bean with the steam. I was here first, but not typing it. Shorter, you gotta be quicker than that. Oh man. Oh man. We got a full slate. Like I said, we're gonna do a special interactive episode. I ain't saying, I'm just saying, like this, the live. Steezel! That's what I'm talking about. The Steezel. You ready for the full slate? Yeah, we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna hand out some take-home assignments and everything. You like, Theo? I'm gonna hand out some take-home assignments and everything like that. We got a lot to get into. I don't even know where to start first. I think I want to start off light. You know what I'm saying? I think I want to start off light. So, like I said, we got a special interactive episode. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. So we're gonna start off like this. And y'all gotta forgive me. Some people, for whatever reason, are trying to do something different tonight. I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna keep it 1,000. So how many of y'all done seen? I know a shorter than seen the young lady over there on TikTok. I know you didn't see them. I'm trying to figure out, first of all, why does she have so many fans? Because she's toxic. Because I don't know what. Big Ronnie, what's going on? I was called a racist by an anti-recaster on Back of the Bus. I'm beat on Bot Channel for not liking Coogler's BS writing in Black Panther 2. Bot, when you say bot, I want to make sure let me see, BOT, because I want to make sure. Judah the Warrior, what's going on? Just got back to for sure. I want to make sure when you say bot, like you might have to spell that out, like BOT. I'm missing something. Back of the bus. Okay, back of the bus. You know what? I don't think people know what a racist is because I had mine. Hold on. I want to make sure I say. You said you was called a racist by anti-recaster on Back of the Bus for not liking Coogler's BS writing in Black Panther 2. Just for not liking his writing? Like that's a lot. What does that make me and Mr. Ray Smith and D. Steezel and quite a few other people? If I don't know, man. I get racist and bigot confused because to me both of them don't like people. But I've been told if you look like this, you can't be a racist. I don't know. Hey, it is what it is. I don't know. But yeah, man. So she didn't get invited. Trying to convince his racist tropes and bad right. Yeah. Trying to almost. Sure, you gonna make me say something I ain't got no business saying. But you're not gonna do that. That young lady the vitriol that she has for men, black men. Like I ain't never heard her say anything good about a black man. Nothing. Have y'all? Yeah, trying to. There are people who hate that are black, Theo, and that's why I'd be like, man, stop calling. That's why I kind of wish people would stop calling themselves black, because it's some excellent lighting going on in here right now, and I look at my skin complexion and see, when you say black, you don't have no identity. What you claiming? What you claiming? Because guess what? You watch that color enough times, it ain't black no more. I don't know what y'all want me to say like that. I'm good just playing some Madden 23. That's what I got to get. I don't know. I'm debating. Madden ain't done enough to get me back. I saw a private showing of the movie and I didn't like it, my man. No black male presence and over highlighted an Aztec type of people that took away from the Wakanda story. Okay, cool. I'm with you, Judah. Keep typing, because I'm gonna read that. I told them virtue signaling while throwing the R word loses its meaning on actual races. It does. It actually does. Yo, check out Chris Gore's Black Panther Wakanda Forever spoiler review on his Film Threat YouTube channel. He's an old school film and comic fan. He ripped that movie to shreds for the same reason. Okay, I'm gonna go check out Chris Gore. What you do for me, Steezel, put that in Messenger and everything like that there. Or inbox me or something like that there, because I want to go check that out and everything like that. And the reason why I say that is because I don't know if y'all are aware that the lives move differently. So like all the comments that y'all leave in the live, they will show up in the live, but once the live gets posted to YouTube, your comments disappear, and so you have to come back and leave them again. So definitely, if you're gonna leave something that's fire, shoot, man, listen. I would say, watch this. You type something that's fire because it's your comment. You can get it. You type something that's fire, copy and paste that in your notepad, and then when the video upload to YouTube first thing tomorrow morning, put all the comments in it. But yeah, I am gonna check that out. So, Steve, you got to get that to me. What's the deal with people we know that's rocking with the Recast crew going to see this movie 3 times? I don't get it. Sam, Big Sam, what's going on? Plant Poppy, yo, what's up, OG? What's going on? Hope everyone is enjoying their day. RWM. I never yielded. No, we never yielded. So, I want to make sure I address everybody's questions in order. Because we got a lot of stuff. And Baku was barely in the film, yep. And they made sure to fill the movie with cringeworthy tropes that blacks don't even say or do. Sound like a John Ridley reader. Pit. All right, so let's do it like this. No black presence in the movie, because we can get into it now. We got 14 people in here. We can go ahead and get into it right now. So what I want to do is, because I definitely want to get the information that you guys have got. If you not, if you have a Twitter account, hit me up on Twitter. You have an Instagram account, hit me up on Instagram. That way I get that information and definitely talk about it. Notice that Namor came into Wakanda like the Iraq warrior, a Mexican jumping the border. Shake my head, that racist from Kugler. Why even change Namor into a new character? What's good, big bro? Byron Smith, what's going on? Chilling. So, first of all, Ashura, you can't be racist for pointing out what's real. Like, that's what Ryan Coogler says he bases his movies on, the truth. So, the truth. We knew in 2021 how this movie was going to play out. Derek Boseman. First of all, I can't say the man's name enough, because he said the play they were going to run on December 8th, 2020. He said they were comfortable with black men being dead, black men being victims, black men being killed in the streets. He said it. They weren't prepared for people wanting to walk in the footsteps of T'Challa. Now watch this. Here's what was underestimated, in my opinion. They underestimated how many people actually going to real people, not people that boo-hoo cry at the drop of a dime. They underestimated how many people were actually going to walk in Chadwick Boseman's footsteps. They underestimated how many people actually looked at that dude and recognized him for who he is. Crazy, because as I said on too many of my videos, Chadwick Boseman's death revealed just how fractured the black community really is. Now, this is going to sound crazy as I don't know what when I say it, but I'm going to say it. You know who really hasn't been chirping at the bit that much as far as defending this movie? Black men and black members of the LGBTQ. Now, I'm not saying it's all black women, and I'm not saying it's most black women. What I am saying is black women are going above, too many of them, squeakies will get the grease, right? Too many of them are going above and beyond to be the loudest ones out of everybody and disparage everybody from men. Sit back and don't say nothing when people say they in an extramarital affair with somebody. Don't say anything when people say that was his real family. They just sit over there. Don't say nothing. Women that I know for a damn good and well that if that was their son, they'd have showed their natural black ass by now. They sitting up there doing nothing. Roxanne Gay. The girl over there on TikTok. It's two of them over there on TikTok. What we getting? Now, that's not counting everybody else, but that movie, who's championing that movie? Yeah, it is. It's there. So now when you say, here's the thing, and I'm going to say this to you, Nico. Mine going to sound a little bit different. And it's going to sound old school when I say it. You talked about how can somebody watch that movie 3 times. Mr. Ray Smith, D. Steezer, the older people in here, they're going to feel me when I say it. Don't lose sight of the forest for the trees. Somebody can go watch this movie 5 times. They go watch it 5 times, that's on them. But you are a leader. Your message doesn't change. And just because somebody else falls short, we ain't even finna talk about it like that. We don't know why they want to watch it 3 times like that. If that's what you want to do, that's what you feel like you need to do, go do that. That ain't got nothing what's going on over here. Can't nobody ask me, well, you can. Theo, have you watched the movie? Hell no. So stick to what you're doing. Stick to what you're doing. Don't take your eye off the prize. Somebody can watch that movie 10, 15, 20 million times. Only person you can worry about is Nico, because here's what you need to know. I want to make sure I say this. I'm trying to be diplomatically correct. Some of us did get on the bus back in the day. I'm not saying that's what's taking place, but some of us did take the bus back in the day. I'm gonna go back like that. Let me get caught up on these notes. Notice that Namor Camp, you did say that was good, big bro. I tried to post a link, but it got removed. I tried in the comment section. Listen, I'm okay. Y'all don't, okay. Y'all rocking with me, I'm rocking with y'all. And I appreciate it because we doing stuff. So I'm finna do something that I'm a little bit there, because I got my contact information in the comment section, I think. But here we go. 850-485-0531. Text me everything you need. Not everything you need. Text me everything you would like for me to know and everything like that. And just to let people know, I'm kind of like, what's my man, Stetson Bennett III. Don't be like them Tennessee fans and be calling my phone all the time, because I put it on you just like Stetson put it on them Volunteers. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. But 850-485-0531. So there you go. We're going to get caught up. Brother Ray, or should I'm not on Twitter, I think the options on the Theo's channel is preventing me from. That's all I just, yeah, man. Listen, we just got that. 850-485-0531. Go ahead and hit that up. Not going to ever watch. Why are we not allowing people like Byron Smith to have a chance? Some people want to watch 3 times for the emotions, critiquing next, and 3rd for Easter eggs. True, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Gotcha. Yeah. So I wanted to make sure I stay on topic. I really, really did, because I got a lot of good stuff, and I kind of like want to do it the way it's supposed to be done. First of all, here we go. It might be the damn glass. Yeah. What in the hell make y'all think I'm the nice person? The shirt is even damn blue. Who didn't know? Like, why people act like they surprised that I conduct myself the way I conduct myself? Y'all see the damn picture in the y'all see the picture in the profile? The only thing is, I just let my hair grow out. That's all. I just let my hair continue to grow. But it's why y'all surprised? Why people act like they surprised I'm that person? Yeah, I gotta look, but no. No. These people are seeing it 3 times because they were always compromised. I'm going to say it like this, Kamoyo. I'm gonna say yes and no. I'm gonna say some people were compromised. I'm gonna say some people are actually doing it because it's their job. Now, there comes a time. This is where the conflict of interest come into play. Okay, because I can do it just like this. If I'm the head basketball coach, right, of a professional basketball team, y'all can be like, Theo, that's petty. No, I'm just giving y'all an example. If I'm the head basketball coach of the basketball team, right, I can't mess with one of the cheerleaders. That's a compromise. You know, like, something got to give. Like, for me to be the basketball coach and I want to kick it with her, either A, I can't be the basketball coach, or B, she can't be the cheerleader. That's kind of what happened with this. See, if I'm the basketball coach, I can't be distracted. You know, just because she over there with the pom-poms and she doing her thing and everything, I got to stay focused on the game, which is to win. We play to win the game. We play to win the game. That's what he said. What did Mars Day say? Play to win. That's the color of success. I play to win. We play to win. I don't run a race to come in second place. And that offer got to be damn good on the table for me to even think about compromising. Like, first, before I compromise, you got to meet some of my demands. Requests, suggestions, offers, whatever you want to call them. You got to meet some of them. So you got to do some of that to force me to the table. You don't do none of that, I'm not coming to the table. Thus, I'm not going to compromise. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Be real with D-Real. My brother from another, what's going on? Moweenie, listen. Y'all holler at D-Real for them T'Challa, no ticket pins. He got them now. Y'all gonna holler at him. Holler at that man. Judah the Warrior, there were white people in there showing that were scratching their heads saying, wait, what? On certain scene, and a white lady behind me said, this is a black lesbian film. Okay, watch. See, Martin Steen had an issue with this script the first time he saw it. And everybody know it. Like, every YouTuber that reported that. So we're not finna act like that. I'm not crazy. The first time he saw that script, he was like, I don't know what the hell they got going on over here. Didn't make no damn sense. What did Angela Bassett say? I got 5 or 6, 7 damn scripts. So, what did I tell y'all? I said that I said this was going to be some take home. I did. I said this is going to be take home. Because I wanted y'all to be able to see some stuff like I've seen some stuff. So what I'm doing right now is I'm putting a link in the chat. That is from a critic, because this movie has actually been seen overseas and the reviews are not necessarily glowing. So I want to read this for y'all. Make sure we got right here. Second place is the first loser. Cheerleaders are hella distracting to keep it in your pants. Yeah, especially the cheerleader. Never mind, I'm not gonna do that. I've got in trouble. 2 ain't a winner, 3. Yeah, come on. 2 ain't a winner. I am number 1. Yeah, come on, somebody. Hey, Misty, I know you didn't just call Coach Herman. Yeah, I mean, you know, hey, that's my man. Martin Freeman. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Thank you, D Real. Why not put them badges circular? I don't know. You gotta ask D Real that one. Martin Freeman, bro. Okay, I mean, listen. I got grades in my head. Don't act like that. There's a lot of stuff going on in my head. Fun fact: Disney originally brought Marvel because they wanted that young boy demographic. They've been had the young girl demographic, young boys of all races dig T'Challa. It's beyond selfish. It is. I'm not trying to be upset over it, but this is not a young black male film. It's not. It's not. And actually, Black Judah. I'm sorry, Judah. Here's the thing. There was nothing wrong with what we got in the first movie. Aside from, I still don't know who the hell is in Jobu. Why the hell is in Jobu? What is in Jobu? And where is in Jobu? That should have been telltale sign number one. Aside from that, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it. But I'm gonna go with this article because I don't want to do y'all like that. So Black Panther Wakanda Forever is a joyless sequel, unable to recover from the real life loss of its star. This is a review from WBUR, written November 8th, 2022 by Sean Burns. He said some quick stuff. Gone are the vibrant hues of Rachel Morrison's cinematography that made 2018's Black Panther such an eye-popping delight. You'll find no time to savor the sumptuous production design, nor get more than a few quick peeks at the elaborate peacocking costumes by the legendary Ruth E. Carter in this rushed yet endlessly distended sequel. Writer-director Ryan Coogler's Black Panther Wakanda Forever unspools under a cloud, downcast and joyless. It's a dutiful, mirthless movie derailed by a real-life loss from which no franchise could feasibly recover, especially not in such a hurry. You know how people keep talking about, no, Kevin, you did this. The film was frantically rewritten after the death of star Chadwick Boseman from colon cancer in August of 2020, and the absence of King T'Challa leaves a sorrowful void at the center of the film. It also saddles Coogler with impossible expectations to satisfy everybody. Wakanda Forever would need to work as both a wake and a new beginning, celebrating a fallen colleague while finding another way forward. Alas, since this is a Marvel movie, it's also required to work as a feature-length promotional reel for upcoming content both in theaters and on Disney Plus, including an entire backdoor pilot for the new TV series Ironheart, which starts streaming next year. It stars Dominique Thorne as a teenage genius who builds her own Tony Stark suit. Had a lot going on in this movie, didn't he? Crazy, because T'Challa was only on screen for what, a third of the time in his own movie? They wouldn't have had no time for T'Challa in this movie. Everybody else was getting screen time, which everybody alludes to. Sure to stop it. We argue say should have been petty. Griots walk in multiple worlds simultaneously, so names aren't always right there. True. They look like Democrats would do to get black men to save Stacey Abrams. Be real, man. Stop that. We listen. Assure them. We don't care nothing about them politicians. We don't. Republican, Democrat, conservative, liberal, whatever. They same thing to me. Just got on, call themselves a different name. As Kimoyo Kid just said. Martin Freeman is barely in the film. However, white presence and agenda looms over the field. They look like white Democrats. How the hell is Ruby so smart to create her own suit? I don't know. Well, Ryan Coogler say she is. But listen, I want to stay on top because I know the leaks are out. People have seen it. Reviews are coming in, and not the reviews from people that went to go see the movie last week. And I think it's safe to say that some of our black YouTubers, the film is pure drivel, most disgusting and pure banal and pure. And we said that. We said that day one. We said, listen, don't push this message. This vile, this heinous, this is wrong. But what do you expect from people that said they weren't going to do one thing, and then watch this? Because I ain't said this, but I know this. And somebody that's seen the movie, I'm willing to bet that my man Judah that's seen the movie, they do have images paying homage to Chadwick Boseman from the previous film when they said he wasn't going to be in that movie. He is. He is. He got images of him. That's how they had to sew it up. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. You read the Black Panther Unconquered One Shot OG? Not yet. I'm going to go get that tomorrow. The way my schedule is set up, first of all, I have a full-time job, so my schedule ain't as loose as it used to be. So I'm having to rearrange my schedule. But I will be going to go check that out tomorrow, definitely, and everything like that. Judah, where are you from to see this movie so early? Listen, people got that. Hey, no, Ashura, stop that. We don't do that. We don't do that. We're just gonna appreciate the influx of information. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. But this movie, we said what it was gonna be. It is what it is. We told them, hey, don't kill off T'Challa. They decided to kill him off. And you know what? I'm not going to keep y'all long because I really ain't got to, because I know what I really did this live for. So here we go. Damn, let's get into it. Ryan Coogler, because that's what I really want to talk about. I don't want to do none of this other stuff. We can talk about this movie for days and everything like that. The hell with this damn movie. I want to get into it. The interview with between Ta-Nehisi Coates and Ryan Coogler. That's why we got this live. That's what I want to talk about. Those images are most likely why Simone and the family went to the premiere. Make sure you keep it 1,000. Make sure they keep it 1,000. So yeah, that's what I'm here for. So someone hit me with the video, the YouTube video where Ta-Nehisi Coates was interviewing Ryan Coogler. I just wish people would stop asking questions that we didn't already heard, but let's go with it. So Ryan Coogler is conflicted. He said he wants T'Challa to be conflicted. This is where I need people to just understand. Ryan Coogler, watch this. Ryan Coogler, Ta-Nehisi Coates, T'Challa's not their guy. T'Challa isn't Nate Moore's guy. You know what you mean? If there's somebody over at Warner Brothers who's not going to ever let them kill off Kal-El. We just need to know that. There's somebody over at Warner Brothers that's never going to let them kill off Kal-El. There's somebody at Marvel Studios right now who said, no, you're not killing off Steve Rogers. What about Tony Stark? Come on, stop that. We can bring him back. But you need to know there's somebody at Marvel Studios who said, no, you can't kill off Captain America. There's no such person over at Marvel Studios who gives two damns about any POC character. I said it because what's going around on Twitter right now, I can't say. Yes, I can. Come on, your kid. We talked about this. This is how I will address this. Only good thing about this film is Marvel is planning to re-release all previous Black Panther comic book material. Chris Priest Omnibus drops December. Who finna buy it? Some white reviewers are saying Letitia is better suited to side. I read that already. Side character status since she was better. As the main character, she doesn't work just like Sam Wilson don't work as Captain America. Coates, gay, really? Why T'Challa is being entrusted to those who have no reverence for his character? True. Let me say this. Steezel, who finna buy it? When you see the film, you should have a live panel of black men. I want to see multiple black male perspectives of a film that forgot black men existed in a leadership role. You know what, Judah? I would do that panel. There's only one way I would watch this movie. There's only one way I would watch this movie. I'll watch this movie if E-Man and Avery would have me on a panel with them. I'll watch this movie. If Avery, E-Man, just my opinion, would have myself along with D-Real on their panel, I'll watch this movie. Because I want to look in those young black men's faces and ask them what the hell they were thinking. That's what I really want to do. I really want to look at them young brothers and ask them, was it worth it at the end of the day? That's what I want to ask them. So if y'all, Rock With Me Nation, can get Just My Opinion, the brothers from Just My Opinion, and Iman to agree to a panel with me and with me and D-Real, I'll watch the movie. I'll watch it. That is the only way I will watch that movie, because I really want to ask some tough ass questions. I really, really damn do. But that is the only way I will watch that movie, is if I get down. Matter of fact, damn all that. I want the one-on-one with Ryan Coogler. I don't want to. No, you right. Get me the one-on-one. I'm sorry, the one-on-two. Get me the one-on-two with Ryan Coogler. My bad. Get me the one-on-three. Get me the one-on-three with Nate Moore, Ryan Coogler, and Kevin Feige. I'll watch that damn movie. I will. Hell, truth be told, I stand 10 toes down with what I said before then. Get me on a panel. Me and D Real. Because like I told my brother, I ain't going nowhere without him. Get me on a panel with E-Man and Avery and the other brothers from Just My Opinion. Let's have a grown man conversation about what it truly means to be black in America, and what your responsibility is as a black man. I ain't saying, I'm just saying, oh, that's not gonna happen. Stop it. Ronnie, you already saying how many pieces of silver would it take for them to do that, biblically speaking? One-on-one with Ryan, I do want that smoke. I do want that. I'm with it. Put me in, Cole. Yeah, you may not get the invite. I'm just saying, I ain't saying I'm not buying it because I already got it. Exactly. I feel you. I'm going to start emailing and try to spread the word to make that happen. Yeah, I sit down. I will sit down and watch that movie if I could sit down and have that conversation with the brother, because to me, I like black entertainment. I do. But I like my black entertainment to be balanced. Now watch this. Just because somebody can go up and put something on the screen, and they black, don't mean we need to be watching it. But if Daryl and Theo are on the couch, truths are going to be said, and no place for don't forget Marcus and the, yeah. But see, they would feel comfortable with Marcus and back, and Marcus then sat there. Marcus has been on there with E-Man, him and Josh both, and they held it down. I just know there's some different questions because of temperament, because of experience, because of age. There's going to be a different line of questions that's going to come from me and D Real, because see, I can't see things the way Mr. Ray Smith does, because Mr. Ray Smith got a 6-year gap on me. Grand Madam got a gap on me. There's some stuff they seen I ain't seen. And so when they ask somebody some questions, they would be able to ask questions I wouldn't be able to ask. And then there's temperament there too. There's some temperament there too. So while I might be like, the older people that rock with the nation, they go, that. We don't care nothing about that. We don't care about that. Drive-in film screening. Can we add the live grenade called Chill Mark? Now, daddy, woo! I would love, now see that, a 3-on-3 conversation. Me, Chillmonger, and because I just love how Chillmonger's gonna present the facts. Like I just love it. And I'm even willing to take myself out the equation. It could be Chillmonger, it could be Kaizo Slevin, and it could be D Real, and I'll be sitting up there just like this. Because I know how this finna go. Low-key, I know how this go. Because I could literally sit back and watch Chillmonger, Kaizo Slevin, and D Real do it, and I'd be like, it's finna get ugly. I'm going in like a surgeon. I want to be there too. I got questions. Listen, Mr. Smith, we gotta watch how close you get to somebody. Because it's kind of like how people gotta watch how close I get to somebody. So Theo be like, boo, throwing popcorn. Yeah, I mean, listen. If we say we know what we know, and I'm black, and I believe in, I'm talking about black representation, and I'm talking about positive imagery because we need it. If I say because I can't co-sign on the video, on the movie with T'Challa dying in it, celebrating Chadwick Boseman, knowing as much as I know about Chadwick Boseman. I can't do that. That's not going to be entertaining to me. That's going to be a fat ass lie to me, and I'm going to be rolling my eyes all day, every day, twice on Sunday, because I know too much about this dude. Well, let me say this. You can never know too much about somebody. But I know a lot about this dude, so I know that ain't what he was standing for. So I'm sitting there, I'm going to be looking at the movie like, then, because I know the comic book material, the source material that they pull it from, Deadliest of the Species, Power, Doom War, X-Men versus Atlantis, I'm going to be sitting up there like, then when I think about the fact that the Bozeman helicarrier is still flying over Wakanda, I'm going to get in my feelings. Then I'm going to be disgusted at the end of the movie when they tell me that, oh, T'Challa got a child. I'm be like, God damn. You know who got a daddy in their life? Ryan Coogler. I said that last night on my video. Why Ryan won't tell us his story? Ryan Coogler grew up in a home, mom, dad, went to college, played high school football, girls love him and everything like that, got an education, hotshot movie director, got a beautiful wife, beautiful baby and everything like that. That's a happy story. What's wrong with that story? No, we got to get Theo's story. We got to get Theo's story where mom have him out of wedlock. His dad don't want him. Mom can't take care of him. So he got to go stay with his grandparents, but they kind of old. Auntie want him to come live with her because she's lost a child. So Theo go stay with his auntie while grades 1 through 5, grades 1 through 4. Then his mom wanted him to come stay with her in New York. So he finally get a chance to go stay with his mom halfway through the 8th grade. I say halfway through the 8th grade because she dies halfway through the 8th grade while she was pregnant. So then his dad shows up and his grandparents call on the phone and they say, hey, do you want him or can he come stay with us? And Theo's dad looks at him and say, he can go stay with y'all. So Theo still don't get to go stay with his damn daddy, where he got brothers and sisters out the damn yin yang. No, Theo goes to Camilla, Georgia, where he got to get picked at and bullied and everything like that. Join the United States Marine Corps. I don't know how this goes. Granddad dies 3 years after he joined the Marine Corps. There goes the father figure. Best friend dies 4 years after granddad. Grandma dies couple of years after granddad. Auntie died a couple of years after grandmother. That's my damn story. That's my story. Oh, my oldest daughter ain't talking to me. Bruh, if you want to write tragedy, if you want to write some depressing stuff, if you want to write some stuff with black people at each other's throats, if you want to write a story about a boy missing his father, hell, you can write my damn story. You're not going to be too far off from what you're giving people in this nonsense you're giving them right now. But what's wrong with your story? That's my thing. We don't want that story. And that's how we were in the showing. As a black man, a film should not leave you feeling separated from your black women. Exactly. And feeling powerless. I'm going to shut up now before someone tries to sue me. Man, you good over here. All them plot leaks been online and everything like that. As long as I don't put no video on here, I'm good and have no music playing in the background because I been got in trouble for all that. Listen, I appreciate that black group. Listen, I'm like this, like, I don't want my story. I don't want my story. I don't. And as Ryan alluded to, he feels like the stories have to be true to him. Whose truth are we talking about? So he wants to inject some truth into the movies. Coogler has a hard on for tragedy. I have a feeling that this movie will not age well. Wakanda Forever will serve as the perfect case study for implicit racial bias. Disney Marvel is socially irresponsible. Here's what's going to wind up happening. As I told somebody today, they're going to wind up recasting T'Challa. So how does this movie play out then? All this love affair that you have for Chadwick Boseman, what does it really mean at the end of the day if you're going to recast T'Challa? Even if you bring in a variant T'Challa, that's still a T'Challa. As I said on Twitter, retiring number 24 for the Lakers ain't worth a damn if you just gonna let somebody wear it later on. And it don't matter if the 24 you give them is a alternate jersey. If it's a Lakers jersey, it's still Kobe Bryant's number. So what you're doing, the standard that you're setting is, okay, well, we're not gonna recast T'Challa. Okay, well, first it was because the role was too iconic. Then you never gave it a second thought. Then it was way too damn soon. I guess by 3 months, by a month and 26 days. So that wasn't it. Then you said, "Nah, we don't give two damns how great of an actor is." So in this movie, we oppressing black men all the way across the board. You can't be in the movie, and you can't be in the damn movie. So when you look at that, how does this movie really honor Chadwick Boseman? And that's why I want to sit across and ask Ryan, because see, Ryan, you was at that Sirius XM studio radio interview. You sat right there. You did. And you also said on that interview with Ta-Nehisi Coates, you sat back and had to go and rewatch all the interviews that Chadwick Boseman was. So the commencement speech at Howard, you need to know, I ever see you face to face, those two videos right there, I'm gonna box your ass in a corner. And I'm like, tell me about your man. Tell me, yeah, I need that smoke. But recast, Maine 1990, no variants. I'm with you, Shorter. I'm just putting the point out there because to me, I'm not selling. I don't want no junior. I don't want no variant. No, I want 1999, 99 T'Challa. And I'm not selling it for no variant. But I'm just looking at people and just think about how idiotic it sounds. Even if they give you a variant, variant T'Challa, they still not honoring what they said on December 10th. That's still a T'Challa. Regardless of how we want to cut up and slice it. That's still a T'Challa. Thought you said you wasn't recasting that role. That's what you said. And watch this. Any T'Challa, and this is where people, I'm going to step out of reality and step into fantasy for a second. Any T'Challa, because see, we're viewing the 1999 universe, right? So for us to view a T'Challa from a variant universe, we must see them in the 1999 universe. Nate said that was never going to happen. Of course, I don't know why we let Nate. You know what? We've been better. Never mind, because I was about to be real mean then. I was about to be low-key disrespectful, and I don't want to do that. But I just feel like we probably would have got better production from Nate Dogg as opposed to Nate Moore. So yeah, I just feel like that. Seeing Vader chop off Luke's hand as a kid was crazy. If Vader killed him, I probably would have been scared. Coogler is a peddler to those addicted to black pain. Agree, Daryl. He's definitely conflicted. Having talked to some people that grew up in the same neighborhood as Ryan Coogler, grew up in the same city as Ryan Coogler, hung out with some of the same cats that Ryan Coogler hung out with and everything like that. There's a story that's there that we're seeing play out. See, he said something about his truth, and the truth of the matter is because he mentioned Fruitvale Station. That's not his truth. That's somebody else's truth. Somebody actually died. That's somebody else's truth. And he mentioned Black Messiah. That's Fred Hampton's story. That's not your story. That's Fred Hampton's story. That's not your story. So when he talk about stories and stuff like that, I pray they give a variant. His timeline gets rebooted by TVA, which leaves him out of time like Loki, and you would two T'Challas like in the main universe, a live variant and dead buried main T'Challa. Coogler has stolen valor. Here we go. Why does T'Challa have to be dead? No. If you're a great writer, T'Challa's not dead. If you're a great writer, you can actually have it with T'Challa and T'Challa Jr. in the 616. I'm sorry, 1999 universe. You can. You said you did the heart-shaped herb, right? We still ain't seen Bast on screen. Well, hell, if you read comic books, Bast said that she chose T'Challa. So who's to say she can't bring T'Challa back? See, if you're a great writer and this is what you want to do, you can bring T'Challa back without even cheapening it. You can. Could have did that earlier. You just didn't. You just chose not to do it. Because you like doing something different. If they give a variant, okay, Coogler has stolen valor. I want to make sure I stay on top of this stuff. So at the end of the day, we talking Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I think at some point in time, your black got to come into play. T'Challa Jr. is the final insult to me. Yeah, that BP. Yeah, that. I'm not nervous. I just don't like filing my nails down. I had to hang nails. Junior needs to boot since the child is made up. I don't know why anybody black want to go see this movie. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Everything that he said, and I get it. I understand definitely why he's bothered. OG Sloppy Biscuits. I didn't know you was in the building. I didn't know you was in the building. My bad, OG and Black Guru. Man, I love being on the live with you, man. I really, really enjoyed that, man. You still got me laughing. Listen, I told my wife about that joke. I told my wife that comment. She said, "What?" I said, "Yeah." Listen, I love it. That thing had me dying. I want to get back to my brother though, because he made a point, and this was something that Judah, the warrior, he said it. Some black folks just consume without thinking. Boycott Activision. If you go watch this movie, you're a part of the problem. I understand watching it for channel content. No, boycott. There's only one way I'm gonna watch this movie. One way, and I don't think that's gonna happen. Somebody said they're gonna try and see if it can happen. I don't see it happening. Because I'm just not down. I'm against everything that the movie stood for. I really, really am. And when I say that, no, it has nothing to do with the upliftment of black women. I don't want nobody else saying that. Like, please let that go. What the hell? Derek said it himself. D23. To him, his mother and father are heroes because it takes a black man and a black woman to make a black king. So he said it. I ain't got to say it no more because E-Man was there. I heard T'Challa's son's name is... Don't do that. Don't do that. Did we ever find out why Derek Bozeman was grieved at the premiere? I just had to look up the definition. And it said it was someone feeling immense sadness. That's all I could look at. So, and he walked away. And you know, as I told Mr. Smith, I don't think I could really ask Derek Bozeman any questions. I think I would just want to sit there and listen because I would just want to hear what he had to say as opposed to asking him questions. Because the thing is, if you ask this brother some questions, you better be prepared for the answer. You can't shy away from the answer. He gonna give it to you blood raw. So I mean, we're having a cathartic conversation, y'all. I would be grieved as well. Ray Smith, he saw the movie. I would be grieved too. Coogler has created 5 characters in the movie: Njobu, Lake Bell, Namor, and Killmonger. He's not gonna get credit for Namor because the comic book they dropping is. I mean, yeah, I guess I see. As long as it's in the MCU, yeah, he gonna get credit for it. I saw Rob came for you a bit. Wait, Rob came. Since when black women want to fight crime, black women usually want protection. Stop that. I'm not gonna let you do that. Now listen. Y'all be bad on me sometimes. Listen. I got daughters, nothing but daughters, and here's the thing, I have black female action figures and everything like that because I do want my daughters to understand that they can be just as much of a superhero as Wonder Woman, Wonder Girl, Raven, Starfire, Black Widow, new Black Widow, Gamora. So to me, that representation is just as important because I'm like this. If I and not saying that they should because I really don't, not saying that they can't because God, this might sound wrong, but unless it's something wrong with me and unless it just ain't that many of me, I'm really not particular about her putting her body between me and a bullet. Like not saying she can't, just not saying she shouldn't. It's enough for me. Like if I get it. We got black female warriors and everything like that, but we got black male warriors too, which are conspicuous, they missing. They missing. So here we go. I want to ask the question. What happened to the brothers that was sitting by Ramunda when she was talking tough in the UN? They never mind. I want you to see the film for this reason alone. The dangerous rhetoric that is clearly trying to be pushed in our community, and how do we correct this narrative? That's the question. That's the real question. I'm gonna read it again. I want you to see the film for this reason alone. The dangerous rhetoric that is clearly trying to be pushed in our community, and how do we correct this narrative? Judah, I've had quite a few conversations with some brothers in this chat regarding that same sentiment. D-Real and Mr. Ray Smith. The thing is that what I've come to observe is that for far too long, and we say we don't, but it's true. Our black celebrities have become our black social activists. Not when you can be compromised by the dollar. Make sure I stay on these notes. The Marvel Universe doesn't work without its female heroes. I don't want a sausage fest either. I want a nice balance. True. I won't say who my sources are. Yes, sources, but Nubia will be making a strong appearance in the new DCU. I love that. Just wish we could get Jon Stewart on the damn screen. White reviewers are asking, why did Coogler destroy the whole point of the first movie with this movie, and why open your borders in Black Panther 1? T'Challa would never do so in the comics at the UN. He would have threatened them. The thing is that those white movie critics are also white comic book readers. Or let me just say this. Those movie critics are actually comic book readers. So they know the story. They're looking at it. They were probably bothered in the first movie. But when you trying to kind of like just say something about the movie, they know it was something wrong with Njoku being in the movie, but they weren't gonna say that. But back to your question, Judah, education. We have to start challenging one another. As steel sharpen steel, so do men sharpen men. We got to start asking younger brothers, and this is what I like about it. Okay, so Chadwick, was going to visit sick children, things of that nature. Ian and Taylor. Well, we have Ronnie and we have Nico Bean. We have Josh. We have Marcus. We have Shorty. Young cats that's going to go get this knowledge. And in going to go get this knowledge, you know what you start to realize? You do matter. You can walk a little bit different. You can talk a little bit different. And you now have a bond, a bridge point between the older brothers and the younger brothers. See, that's something that was missing. Because what's happening is older brothers that know what's going on, that have lived this life, that have experienced it, more often than not, they're not being heeded by the younger brothers. Now, the only reason why we're talking to the younger brothers is because we don't want you to go through what we went through. This is propaganda like nothing I've ever seen before. Like, this is a whole all-out attack on the black psyche. Forget what you heard. And it's not, there will be 2 black Green Lanterns in the new film. Cool. Judah, be real to tell you this. I said last year, I said, we slipping. I said, this propaganda that they're spinning, they spent propaganda like this before in the world wars. We are at war. Be real to tell you, I was shocked who responded. Somebody came in and they said, you are absolutely right. This is war. So this is psychological warfare. What's going on, Tim Madison? This is psychological warfare. We think it's a game. No. How easily was Takeoff murdered on Monday? Now, I'm going to say something to y'all not going to think about. Takeoff was murdered on Monday. We found out about it Tuesday morning. Somebody was at a Bank of America on a Friday, and we didn't find out about it till 60 days later. Those are real questions that nobody wants to ask. Somebody could have lost their life at a Bank of America, January 7th. Police, guns drawn out and everything. We didn't find out about it till 60 days later. Takeoff was murdered on Monday. We found out about it Tuesday morning. It made national headlines. Now, the journalist that couldn't report that Ryan Coogler was arrested, the very same celebrity journalist that couldn't say anything about Ryan Coogler being arrested, being unlawfully detained at a Bank of America, they could report on Takeoff being murdered Tuesday morning. They couldn't wait. Our black celebrities can be bought. Think it's a game? What are black celebrities doing right now? Telling you who to vote for? Well, has who they told you to vote for ever helped you? OGs need youngsters and youngsters need OGs. Absolutely. Never let the outside world make us enemies. Absolutely. Absolutely. Come on, your kid. The Derek Boat. I said it was war. Came right on and said, you're absolutely right. It is war. It's been war. Here's the sad part about it. Because, Judah, you asked the question. We got to start asking, if I'm your brother, how do you let somebody come tell you they know me better than you? If I'm your brother, if I rock with you, just like the Rock With Me Nation, how somebody finna come in and say they know Theo better than the Rock With Me Nation? How somebody finna come in and say, oh man, me and Theo, no, that's not how that rock. That's not how that rock. But even in that interview with Ta-Nehisi Coates, he even pointed it out as it was two families there. But there was the other family that had to mourn. So even in them talking to Ryan Coogler, they going above and beyond to paint the cast and crew as his family. We gotta educate people. Like 90% of us U.S. military is men. Even more in our countries, female superheroes are fine, but let them build their own foundation instead of gender swapping. Make a storm movie mind. Now, boycott, you're not wrong. What they did with this movie was dead ass wrong. Like, I'm not finna act like that. The agenda that they pushed in this movie, actually the agenda that they've been pushing this whole damn holiday season, right? The agenda that they've been pushing this whole holiday. Skip, what's going on? What's going on? The agenda they've been pushing this whole holiday season. We can't get people to want to tap into it. Anybody remember seeing Last Holiday with Queen Latifah, LL Cool J? I thought that was a pretty good movie. My favorite movie is Have Plenty. I actually identify with the writer of that movie. During the winter season, right? What? This Christmas, that's a beautiful movie, right? What we got this year? Back to back. I thought Drake was in the damn movie theater performing as many bad movies as we got back to back. You know what? This is the season. Damn, the season to be jolly. Tis the season to be miserable as hell with that foolishness going on. But what are black people doing? Look at our black celebrities. Not even our black celebrities are saying, nah, I ain't finna do that. I'm not finna do that. They need to be worked in the John Show. The original Green Lantern core plans were scrapped. Jessica Simon, Joe Allen, guy was in the original roster. But boycott Activision, I want you to know I definitely agree with you 100% on that one. But yeah, so when you say it, it is an attack on black men. Y'all think it's a game. The video got pulled down. Beyonce was doing, it was either the MTV Music Awards or it was the BET Music Award. She was performing Love on Top. Y'all know the video that I'm talking about. Love on Top. Okay, this was a live performance. Guess what wound up happening? The guys had on capri. When I say capris, the guys had on knee knockers. The females had on long pants. I was like, Cause there's dudes in this video singing backup for Beyonce, right? Right. We not finna act like that. Okay. I've had conversations with gay men and gay women and asked just straight up, hey, help me out. What? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Or is there's some like a agenda against heterosexual black male? I've asked. And in every situation I've asked, they be like, no, Theo, you're not lying. It is. And they bothered by it. Like, they see it and they bothered by it like, damn. I'm like, but this, how long this been going on? Look at the music. Like, it's sad, but look at it. There's no balance in the music. There's no balance in the TV shows. Hell, this holiday season, there's not even a damn balance in the movie in which we damn near had a balance the first time. So then you have to ask yourself, the black director, the black executive, what is it about black men you don't like? I get your love for black women. I ain't mad at that. But damn, do you hate yourself? Because I know where Ryan getting his stories from. Ryan is not getting his stories from his upbringing. Ryan is getting his stories from somebody else's upbringing. But then who cutting the check? See, we ain't got no Spike Lee movies no more. We don't. Them cats don't even want to tell them stories. There's definitely agenda against. Yeah, I'm thankful for your knowledge, brother. As a 35-year-old black male, I'm coming to see that my grandfather was right. We are spiritually being drained and mind controlled, mentally being fed trash. He ain't lying. He not lying. Listen, I want to tell you it's not like that, but it's like that. And because it's style over substance. We don't know how to say no. I've talked to DJs. You can spin your records at a live remote. You gonna holler you pro-black come February. But after February, you don't give two damns. You're not gonna be black unless a racist in your damn face or it's homecoming weekend. That's it. You're not willing to be 10 toes down all day, every day. And I'm so damn glad our brethren did it, or we wouldn't even be able to have this damn live right now, because we wouldn't have them damn rights. I'm glad my brethren said, you know what? We'll walk the work. Think about it. Everybody black should have been able to say no. Before this movie came out, before this movie premiered, let's say they standing on their conviction. We're not recasting. We love Chadwick Boseman too much. That's how we doing it. I'd have had more respect for Nate Moore and Ryan Coogler had after they said that, because this all started with Kevin Feige on December 10th talking about an iconic performance in and of itself. I'd have had more respect for them two men had they said, oh, you got us effed up. Had Nate Moore walked out of his office and told Kevin Feige straight to his face, no, Thunderbolt Ross is dead. He ain't coming back. If he coming back, guess what? We finna delay the release of this damn movie and we finna shoot a different end credit scene, because I'm not finna do that. I'd have had more respect for Ryan Coogler if he would have picked up the phone and called Kevin Feige and said, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, I see what you're doing and everything like that. But nah, man, we, Black the dude, T'Challa, man, I love Chadwick and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? But, the fact that you fixed to bring Thunderbolt Ross back, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't feel that's right when people, so we're going to go ahead and chill out on this and everything, think about some things and shoot a different end credit scene, you know what I'm saying? And just, really give the people what they want, since you're trying to give your people what they want, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how... Y'all gonna be like, Theo, stop. No, that... My bad. My bad. I told y'all I watched the interview, man. I listened. I'd have felt better. My fault, man. My daughter tells me I got a petty spirit. She said, Daddy, you not funny. You petty funny. I don't know what that means, be petty funny, but I'd have felt better if they would have did that. Like, that's respect. Like, if that's how you feeling, that's how you feel. Y'all stop, man, because people gonna say I'm picking at this dude, and I'm not picking at the dude, but that accent is out there. Hey, look, it's real easy. You know what I'm saying? But anybody seen U.S. Air? What was it? What was it? Con Air, U.S. Air, whatever. With Fabian, with Donald, the boy named Donald, um, and the what's the boy name? The dude that played Power was in the movie, and that was his favorite thing. You know what I'm saying? Darius McCray was in the movie and everything like that. That movie funny as hell. Anyway, they already are. If Ryan knew what he was doing, he could cluck like a rooster for all I care. Now it's Daryl's turn to do time. Listen, I don't want to lose sight of it, but we do need to come together. As they said in the article when they were talking about the toys and everything and how they weren't gonna move. Black Panther 1 was that was supposed to be a bridge, a gap. Like honestly, that gap is what allows me and Mr. Ray Smith. That gap allowed me and Mr. Ray Smith to build a relationship. Like me, Skip and Taj, relationship. Marcus and Josh back at the bus. These are younger brothers and everything like that. And we're supposed to be able to have these stories. Vin Diesel showed his love for his brother Paul Walker by keeping Brian O'Connor alive, yet Coogler showing his love for Chadwick back. OG Sloppy Biscuit. Here was the sad part. Black folks went along with it. And to his credit, that's what he's saying. It's like, how do we get black people to just, what's going on, Big Derek? What's going on? I don't want to know you. These channels very cathartic. How do we get black people to not want to just, how do we get black people to know that they deserve better? Like, how do I convince a black woman that, hey, listen, you know, we could have had two Black Panthers on the screen, right? The brother and the sister. Like, that should have been it. That should have been the end all set. Hey, because I'm still of the mindset, did I want Eric Killmonger to die at the end of the movie? No. Did I low-key want Michael B. Jordan to be in this movie? Not in the spirit plane. No, I wanted you to still be alive. I wanted you to be alive helping Wakanda, you as the Golden Jaguar, Shuri as the Black Panther, T'Challa as a Panther, because low-key, he still was supposed to have the powers of another Panther. He worshipped a whole different Panther god when he came back from the spirit plane. We could have had all that. Like, that's that black dynamic that Chadwick Boseman was talking about. That was that black dynamic that he yearned for. That's that black dynamic that for whatever reason, this dude acting like he don't understand. He got an older brother over him, but it get to the point when you look at him, you be like, you make it so easy to talk about you. You make it so easy for people that are mean and malicious to insult, bring up things about you they have no business bringing up, because you do stuff like this. You make it easy for people to call your blackness into question, and nobody should be able to do that. Hey, John Ridley. Sorry. When is the non-MCU Jonathan Majors movie coming? Boy, look. The best way to enslave a people is to convince them that they deserve to be. And that's exactly where we at. I haven't heard anything on Bass being in this film, so who grants Shuri her powers? Here was the sad part. Why do we make such a big deal about Bass being in Thor Love and Thunder? She was in there for... If you blinked, you missed her. So we ain't even doing right by that. A lot of them have this mindset that they have to support any project, good and bad, if the cast and crew are black. And that's a sad mindset to have. Because if that was the case, they'd be like, I still got to get on the back of the bus too. No, you don't. Ryan Coogler started to remind me of Tyler Perry before he made this new Netflix movie. I got to see the movie that you're talking about. You might have to put it in the comment section or hit me up on Instagram. Let me say on Twitter in the messenger. The White Man, Asian Man. I want to go back. The White Man, Asian Man. I'm talking about Judah the Warrior. And no, Darren, I messed around, man. I hit the wrong button. So they coming in. The White Man, Asian Man, and Aztec Man can be the leaders of their community. But you'll be damned if a black man can be the man in his own community. You're not wrong. As Derek Bozeman said on Urban Faith Video, prepared to see you be shot in the street, Yeah. Be a victim in the streets? Yeah. Be a king? No. The question was, why were so many of us so quick to sign off on it? As you said, Judah, we got to get to the point where we recognize that our blackness is powerful. Or if we can't get behind blackness, because if black ain't the unifying thing that it's supposed to be, okay, how about this? Because I like this one right here. How about we as brothers and sisters that can't identify with black, can't unify behind black, how about we just find out where the hell we came from? Because that's what the dude who we say we love and respect, that's the least he did. He traced his roots all the way back to damn Africa. So he knew who he was. Thus he could draw strength from that. Clearly, it's too many of us that don't know who the hell we are. We can't yell black and proud. We can't even say Black Lives Matter. Not when the damn mission statement don't include black men. So what are we doing? We got a whole ass organization over here talking about black. We got a whole ass movie over here talking about Black Panther. What are we doing? We'll sacrifice at the end of the damn day, but I don't like the word sacrifice. Let me change that. We'll compromise at the end of the damn day, but wonder why we can't be treated as equals. 70% of the NFL, black. Acted like they would have had a league without them in it. Could not stand 10 toes down for Colin Kaepernick. Who was going to cross the picket line? Ain't nobody finna sit up there and watch no football and ain't no brothers playing it. Couldn't even do what the NBA did. The NBA said, oh no, y'all got us messed up. What did they do? They came out doing a playoff and laid, oh, we're not coming. Figure it out. We ain't coming out here. Shut down the whole damn season. No, they was in the bubble. They said, no, we good. We good. We good. Y'all got to figure that out. We're not coming back. How do you get black actors and actresses to get on board with the Woman King? I'm going to wait on that one. Why is that the story we want to tell? I know, I get it. The Jose Warriors, I get it. They were the inspiration behind the Lord have mercy, I forgot their name. I want to call them the Midnight Angel. But they were the inspiration for them, right? But we already knew that. Real Black Panther fans, people that read the comic books, we already knew the Dora Milaje were inspired by the Jose Warriors, right? We already knew that. But why tell that story? Why tell that story? Because we want to tell people where these women came from. Yeah, Dora Milaje, thank you. I'm getting old. I should have getting wound up. Fam, take a breath. I say that with love as I have been. Listen, I love Ashura, man. BP2 is doing the same thing in the first movie, casted Shuri aside for side characters. She signed up for that. The homie, thank you. The homie. So how we not, why is that the story we want to tell? I learned about Emmett Till in middle school. And that was in that how long ago was that? Why is this the story we telling? Why that young lady who played in The Harder They Fall, why she couldn't be in another movie? Where she could find some love, told some jokes or something like that. Or been in, why was that the movie? Why she couldn't have been in a movie where she was a superhero? Why was that the movie? And then we not double down on it, but triple down on it with Black Panther 2. They're both warrior women, but the similarities in there, absolutely. The movie where they want our black male presence is the New House Party film. Not going to go see that. Black people don't support that film. We are more than that. We are more than that narrative they are pushing on us. Push for Mansa Musa film. Yes. It's got to be one of them things where we... Great, what's going on, big dog? What's going on? I want to make sure I got everybody. What kind of prepare? Okay, yeah, because you got... No, I felt you said my home, but I got you. But yeah, so the question asked, because this is a great live right here. This is a great panel. We got to start... When we see each other in the street, Mr. Smith alluded to it when he was in the Navy. It used to be one of them things where you could be, and I remember doing it when I was in the Marine Corps, and you alluded to it. We see each other, and we know it could be just us, right? We know it could be just us, right, Judah? And what would we do? We see each other? Nah, because it's like, hey, but two brothers over here, we better have each other back. What we do now, we mean mug each other. We don't know how to say I'm sorry to each other. My fault. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how to lift each other up. Like, remember the movie New Jack City, CMB? It didn't end well. I know that. Let's not do that. But they said we all we got. Well, when we gonna start acting like we all we got? When we gonna start acting like, you know what, my image matters, and you don't get to just put my image all over the place. You don't just get to ask me to be in anything. And see, that's what Chadwick Boseman stood for. And that's why I got such a huge issue with this cast and crew. Chadwick Boseman never stood for that foolishness. Even as a young actor, hey, you got any problems? Got any questions? Come holler at me. Okay, say less. Let me say less. I'm so glad you said that because I sure had some questions. He asked them tough questions. What happened? But what happened after that, though? He took them roles that meant something. Roles that re-educated younger brothers and sisters, because if you don't know your history, you doomed to repeat it, and I'll be good. Damn, what we doing? But he took them roles because he knew how significant those roles meant to us as a people. He knew what representation meant. So if they saying they rock with this dude, and they say they love this dude, because let Ryan tell it, Chadwick raised hell on Captain America, on the set of Captain America Civil War. So if y'all say y'all love this dude and y'all know what this dude stood for, why y'all doing the exact damn opposite? No, my brother, you do not want me sitting across from you, because I'm gonna ask tough ass questions all day, every day, twice on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. No, like dead ass, my home dog. Like for real, no, bro, for real. We gonna have, because I can talk gutter too. Like for real. You feel me? Like, yeah, we gonna get into it. Gonna get into some gutter stuff. Yeah. You gonna have to feel my heartbeat beat. Yeah. There we go. Ain't gonna do that. Because everyone wants to glorify Nino Brown. Everybody want to be Nino Brown till they get shot. Everybody want to be Nino Brown till they get shot. Harlem Hellfighters film. Listen, man, y'all got to listen. For y'all that came late, these comments disappear once this video starts uploading to YouTube. They disappear. So if you got some stuff you want me to look at, if you with me on Twitter and everything like that, I don't like that whole follow thing, but if you rocking with me on Twitter, I'm rocking with you and everything like that, hit me up on Twitter. I'm doing this because we rocking with each other. My wife might look at me like I'm crazy. 850-485-0531. If you want me to take a look at something, movie, book, whatever, and we can't do it here, send me the link, text me, whatever. I'll go take a look at it, come back, chop it up and everything like that, because I'm not this without y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You can miss me with all this grief talk. I don't want to see that. Everyone involved with that film got paid. Yeah, I don't know how long they're going to be crying, because they got something to wipe their eyes with. Some of that hate is because our men were being removed for generations. The legacy of boys raised, and this is from Kamoyo, the legacy of boys raised without men to imprint on. So they imprint on their mothers and grow with their mom's resentment. That is what I've been saying as well. Steezel grief means that bad. And this is where I got to thank my mother, my aunt, my grandmother, and last but not least, my grandfather. Because all of those tropes that I should suffer from, I don't. And I don't know how the hell I don't. But sure, about to blow you up. Wait. Hell. I was just asking a genuine question. Saying I'm not going to pay for BP. Yeah, we ain't no. Like I said, if I watch BP, there's only one way to get me to watch BP2. Or two ways. There's two ways to get me to watch BP2. I do think that black panel. I do think that black panel discussion is needed, because I think, and this is where I look at it, as I said to Mr. Ray Smith, I don't think it's fair for younger people to continue to ask older people to wait that are comic book fans. I don't think that's fair, because by and large, it's their love for the It's their love for this particular character that got you to be able to see this character. That said, when I look at my younger brothers and everything like that, if we say we like Chadwick Boseman, think about the quote that he said. Time means something different when you know you're up against the clock. I'm paraphrasing, but it moved differently. Takeoff lived long enough to see the first Black Panther movie. He did. He didn't get to see the last one. Okay. Pop Smoke. He saw the first Black Panther movie. He didn't live long enough to see the second one. Nipsey Hussle. He lived long enough to see the first one. He lived long enough to see the second one. We should have just as many movies of T'Challa as we have of some other superheroes. His legacy issue is 207. That's how many Black Panther comic books we've had since 1966. As D. Steensler alluded to, they're getting ready to print an omnibus. His omnibus is nowhere near the omnibus of Peter Parker. It's not. The Avengers are around 700 issues. If T'Challa was being printed properly like he was supposed to, mind you, by and large, it's comic book fans. And comic book fans come in different assortment of shapes, sizes, colors, ethnicity, gender, sexual preference, and everything like that. Those are the people that are keeping T'Challa around. It's not just one demographic. That said, for a character to have premiered, debuted in 1966, that character should have like 600 comic books in his catalog. He doesn't. It's 207. It's a damn shame. That's low-key our Superman. And the reason why I kind of really don't get into the whole racial thing, one, if we sitting up here saying life originated in Africa, I claim Africa. I claim Africa proudly. So, but then when we sit around and we, take a look at it, that the moves that the two black dudes making right now, with the two white dudes that created T'Challa, they didn't treat T'Challa like that. I think a strong argument could be made that T'Challa gets treated better by the white writers than the black ones. People might not like that, but I think that's a fair statement. BP2 will be perused for free, 99. I'm going to send out some emails because we need more unbought brothers like you on more panels to take up our people and give wise prepare. Judah, I'd be more than down for it. Like, I want us to get back to, and me and my wife talked about it. I know me and Mr. Smith, D-Real. Man, I miss the days of New York Undercover. Was a great show to me. Me, a black dude, being cool, and I could be a police officer, and I'm hanging with my Latino brother and everything like that, and we going to make it do what it do. I like that. Martin, I got to have a dude on TV acting silly and everything like that. He wasn't, he had a job, girlfriend and everything like that. Wasn't cheating on her. Married her, they just had a couple of homeboys. They had jobs and stuff like that. Living single. I own a whole damn magazine. And I got black people on my staff. I'm a black woman. That was my stuff. Well, Kyle was an accountant. Overton was the handyman. That was my show. The Cosby Show. Because we can't get this in Marvel Comics, right? Because they say Aurora got to be the damsel in distress. Why? Claire Huxtable ain't no damsel in distress. Her and Heathcliff got what, 5 kids? He's a professional. She's a professional. Aurora and T'Challa can't be in a relationship. What we talk? That's the stuff that I miss. We don't want to do that anymore. I don't know why. Family Matters. I like that show. Family Values. And we don't want that. I can be cool. I can curse. I can drink. Do all that other stuff. I want to come home to my wife and kids. By the way, that's the title of the TV show. They say you only live once. No, you only die once. I ain't seen nobody come from that yet. You don't want to grow old? I got a granddaughter. I want to look at We don't want to grow old. I can still pop, lock, and drop it at the club if I want to. I can still dance like a striker if I want to, because I'm still... We don't want to grow old. Where you in the bed and you got all your family around you, we act like we don't care about that no more. Where our grandparents at? No, our grandparents want to be pawpaw, grandma. No. What's wrong with growing old gracefully? That's part of the damn problem. Too many cats my age want to be 30-something years old, so they trying to bebop like, no. There's nothing wrong with you wanting to bebop. But that's his time. School him on the mistakes you made when you was his age, so he ain't got to go through the BS you went through. That's what our responsibility is supposed to be as older black men. And we falling short. We are. We telling y'all it's okay. We trying to be y'all friends. We trying to be cool. We trying to be down. When what we really supposed to be doing is trying to be mature. We're supposed to be your mentors, your elders, as Kimoyo likes to call me, your griots. We're supposed to tell you the history. But just like we're supposed to sit there and recite the history to you, you gotta want to take it. Way too many of us, and I'm ashamed to say this, way too many of us listen to Kevin Feige. And I can't even believe we did that. So many of us so-called pro-black people, so many so-called black entertainers, so many so-called black journalists, so many so-called black politicians that say it's about black power. When the brother said something on January 8th, you gave the brother your black asses to kiss. You listen to the white dude that spoke on December 10th. And y'all went right along with it. I'm going to say this, and I've already told Mr. Ray Smith this. As a black person, I'm strong in my convictions all day, every day. My skin color don't bleed. I have no use for the cast and crew of Black Panther 2. Bars. None. When you show me you're willing to sell out your own, because see, we can sit up here. I know somebody sent me Grand Madam Lupita Nyong'o don't identify as black. She would if a racist was getting on her ass. She'd be the first person to sit up there and yell, no different than Winston Duke, big ass. You want to talk about how black men being oppressed in America? And you sat right there and participated in it. Black men being oppressed, black men not being given a chance in America. You and that whole damn cast and crew said somebody, you said regardless of who the person is, as great as they could be, they would never be good enough to sit in your presence. Winston Duke, acting is a job. But they think they're better than us. So what we're going to have to do is show them by having more conversations. We do need to talk about what happened in the 60s. And we need to say, hey, let's make sure we can get back there. We ain't got to ask people for handouts in our community. Low key, we didn't have no police officers when we were over in Africa. The elders policed the community, right? So when we talk about what these police officers got going on, how's a police officer that you've never seen before that has not identified him or herself, how do they even have the right to patrol your neighborhood? Where my black elders at? See, you can't be in the neighborhood if you're not part of the neighborhood. But that's what we do, right? And you got black officers talk about they blue to them white officers start getting to their ass. Then all of a sudden they want to be black. No. I'm going to say something that's probably going to be dead ass damn controversial. I apologize. You can feel how you want to feel about Kanye West. But Kanye West did insult George Floyd. I'm going to stay on it right there. He did insult George Floyd. He did apologize to black people last. What black woman have you seen Kanye West with? Those are all fair questions. Kanye West did have on a hat that said, "Make America Great Again." If Kanye West wasn't black and has said and done what he said and done about black people, we would give Kanye West our ass to kiss. But we don't want to do it because what? Because what? We wonder why we got problems. No. I say boycott the damn movie. I say anything that's going to start just giving us their ass to kiss. They don't want to hear us when we respectfully have a conversation. When we respectfully ask, when we say, hey man, don't do it like that. Because we didn't say don't do Black Panther 2. We said don't kill off T'Challa. That is what we said. We said from the very beginning, do not kill off T'Challa. Some said he ain't even got to be in the movie. I know I gave my own variations of what we said, do not kill off T'Challa. And what did we get? We had somebody, they didn't hear us, told us they didn't have the patience to listen to us. Right? That's what they said. Why are we supporting them? They're not supporting black. They might be supporting a black demographic. But if you say you like Black Panther, what does the comic book stand for? Black totality. I want to make sure I stay on these notes because good, y'all going ham. Kanye hasn't been the same since his mama died. I ain't either. Since mine died. I can't trust Kevin any further. You not wrong. How do we get back to the strong black wealthy communities before 1970? We grow black businesses like this. We just have, it's almost like this. If everybody that was in this chat, right, we all came together and said we're gonna go somewhere, we're gonna buy some land, because that's how communities get built. We're gonna buy some land. Now we all got stuff that we good at. We do what you're good at. If you like selling some stuff, if you like building stuff, we do that, and we build a community. As far as like what we got to do in the social community, we got to start having conversations, and we got to start building networks. We got to start building networks, and we got to stop letting people just feel like they can come smile in our face just because they want to be a part of the latest, greatest hotness. No, you coming over here, we talking about building something. You coming over here, we talking about being about something. We got brothers right now. Brothers want to act. Brothers want to do comic books and stuff like that. Okay, let's come together and do that. Cause I'm not gonna make you. What did I say? You can either give me what I want or I can take what I want. Now, we black. We got black artists. We got black writers. We don't need Marvel. Now, I'm gonna take it there. I'm gonna take it there. Boycott everything that has to do with this movie. Should have had T'Challa in a coma. Yes. Supermarket, hospital, school, bank. Get those and got your community. Black folks have to back each other and protect each other. Yes. So what we do now with this community that we have right now, it's 26 people in this chat. I know it's some black artists in here. I know it's some black writers in here. I know it's some black editors in here. Okay, what we doing? Because the next thing is the money aspect of it. Because he ain't asking the wrong question. We just had them brothers put together milestone comments. Man, damn, I don't even believe we would be going through this if Dwayne McDuffie was still here. Let me just go ahead and say that. I do not believe we would be going through this if Dwayne McDuffie was there. It's still here. But let's do that. Let's do that. We can put a comic book together, but then there's the financial aspect of it. Everybody ain't got to have money to raise money. Ooh, look at what I just said. I feel that if they want to come over and collaborate with our people, then they should have to buy into the family like Italian. You laughing, but I'm dead ass. That's how we grow wealth in the community. That's how we grow money. And see, that was the other thing that they missed. It's like, damn, you taking a black roll off the table? Guess we ain't really concerned about growing black wealth in the community. Huh? Guess not. Guess it. You want to grow your wealth. You're not concerned about growing black wealth. And that was the message that they gave us from day one. That cast and crew was very, very explicit. They fine growing their wealth. They not pressed about black wealth. Wakanda Pantera, yes, I have. Tuskegee Airs, Black and Malika, Independent Day. Facts on Dwayne McDuffie absent is felt. Yes. So if we're serious about it, and I don't want to keep y'all too long, 26 people. If we're serious about it, then the brain trust need to be that. When I say the brain trust, it's 24 people in here. Okay. When do we want to do this comic book? What's the target date? Because I mean, hell, Kevin Feige and them gave themselves a due date of November the 11th. So when do we say, okay, well, we tired of talking. We tired of talking. Let's come together. It's 25 people. One book. One book with maybe two, three stories in it. Superhero story. That's not that hard. It's not. It's 25 people. All 25 people got to do is say, you know what, let's go like this. It ain't that hard to come to a decision. D. Steezer got a character called the Opal Tiger. I got a whole team. So what is that? 2 comics in one issue? Two superhero stories in one issue, in one comic, where you got the Opal Tiger and you got the New Breed. So now those characters are already fleshed out with their own backstory. So what are we missing now? I'm 13 issues in. I can imagine D Real probably two, 3 issues in. So what are we missing out? We're missing an artist. Onyx Tiger, my bad. Get me right. Because Opal is over there with DC. So yeah, I wanted to see Black Panther. Should he did at least a species, Deadliest of the Species adopted into BP2. I already would have enjoyed watching that on screen. They low key put it on there. They just didn't take out the part where, they skipped that whole part where T'Challa didn't die. So yeah, Skip and Ty say he in. It's like, come on, man, as Mr. Smith said, a matter of minutes. If you got, the thing is, those brothers at Milestone, like myself and quite a few of us in this room, there was no ego involved. That's how they got it done. Everybody played a part. At the end of the day, it was about telling the story. And they did that magnificently. Hell, Static Shock. It was all about telling the story and getting us out there. It wasn't about who doing this, who doing that. No, all our names right there, bro. It's right there. So who's to say we can't do that? 27 people in the chat. T'Challa could have been kidnapped by Kang and MODOK and not wasted. Judah, if we keep our foot on the pedal, that still can be the case. I got a whole universe, bro. Let's go. Exactly. You got a whole universe. I ain't got money. And low key, Mr. Smith know my situation and everything like that. So I'm good to even be just doing this live with y'all. But what are we saying? So we got 2 stories. We got a solo story, the Onyx Tiger. We got a team book. Okay, one more story. Here we go. I like it like this. If we got Onyx Tiger, right? And we got the New Breed, right? That's a team book, right? Well, give me one with a black female. Do I want a black female teenager, or do I kind of want a black grown woman? Give me a comic book featuring a sister. Give me a story featuring a sister. Writing, funds, editing, whatever. There we go. And we make time for it. That's the other thing. Let's not talk about it. Let's get on our grind and be like, okay, let's give ourselves a target date. Because when you got a date that you got to meet, that's when people start, okay, we got to have it. Let's say, okay, well, I see, I could be low-key petty. I could say November the 11th next year. I ain't saying, I'm just saying, like, we could shoot for November. We could shoot for November the 11th next year. We can kickstart and GoFund and have an entertainment biz. Let's go. Yeah, writing fun. Because watch this. If we talk about these characters and we give us backstories to these characters. Because what makes somebody fall in love with a character? First, the artwork. Then it's the writing. That character got a great backstory and there's some great artwork. Oh, when the book coming out? I have a character called Fangsbane. Black female character. Let's get it. All we need is artists. That's it. And I like Fangsbane. I like that name. You got these names on lock. You got the Onyx Tiger Fang. What up, Room Cold Tiger? What's going on? That's what I'm talking about. So let's stop talking about it. I had a conversation with a brother, and one of the things that I said that we talked about, if Marvel don't do justice with Black Panther 2, not only are we not going to watch the movie, but we're going to burn down the house on our way out. This might sound, well, no, because I mean, people can say it's not cocky if it's confidence. I think I'm a better writer than Ryan Coogler. I can write the comic book. I can write the movie. I can write his ass about this damn hole he in. He probably could write his ass about this hole he in too. I just think that's the hole he want to be in, so it kind of is what it is. But we can write these stories. Write these stories no different than Image did. And make sure people can get them. Don't price them out where people can't get them and everything like that. Have a price point where people can get them. They get them because all it takes is word of mouth. That's all it takes. Word of mouth and continuously. A vastly superior, right? Got a few good artists. Exactly. That artwork has to be on point. Exactly. The artwork on point, the storytelling on point. It's a wrap. Especially if you come off the rip, giving them a story that's for the most part already written. They're like, oh, okay. Let me see. Give them cliffhangers. That's something. Give them cliffhangers. Like, tune in next time. Hey, do that. Give them whole story arcs. They will tune in. T'Challa could have been put in stasis. Listen, you ready? So I get it. They put him in there, right? But just like we do flashback stories, I could do a flashback story, and I got a nice little flashback story that I can give to y'all right now. Essentially, and I was gonna do it, I still can. It was a short video. It was a fan-made video where I would be portraying. Now, I'm gonna make sure I say this right. I would have been portraying an avatar for Azuri. Because I kind of like, Azuri the Butcher. So what would have wound up happening upon T'Challa's passing, there would have been certain people that would have been awakened. They normal humans, but they would have awakened. And what would have wound up happening is Bast would have sent her avatars, all the deceased Panthers, Nahanda, all of those, Bashinga, Mosi, Azuri, Sion, things of that nature. They would have inhabited the bodies of real people. Those real people would have went to Wakanda because they got the avatars in them, right? So they slide right past. Flashback scene, soon as they buried T'Challa, they would have took the body from Wakanda shortly after that. And they would have had T'Challa with them. That's how, and T'Challa's in a stasis chamber. That's how you get that story. Because we do flashbacks all the time. He ain't gotta die. I work at a print shop as a bindery specialist, learning book and magazine pricing now. There you go. Bam. Everybody's got talent. Do y'all remember the superhero Hannah Washington, aka Ant? I low-key do. I'm thinking, we can't do my comic book, the Black Panther, in the title. We got to make it smaller. Ronnie, you wrote a novel. Ronnie, you wrote a novel. You wrote something that don't even need pictures. I trust your knowledge, Theo, and ability. Listen, we can get it. We can get it. Everybody can get it. Like, I would love to get something like what Image had, where they had like 6 or 7 different titles. My boys was on it. Like, they had, and all the titles were connected. All the titles were connected. All the title MCU wanted it that way. See you guys later. Take care, Terrell. Thank you so much for dropping in. I've had a sci-fi fantasy story marinated in my brain for years. Tell it. Steezel. That book ain't got to just be superheroes. We don't have nobody black in space right now. Tell the damn story. Matter of fact, let's make it into a damn TV show, because hell, I want to see us in damn space. Like, if not us, who? If not now, when? Damn, sorry. Marvel has all the characters, plot points, story narratives, devices to bring T'Challa back. They're choosing not to. Exactly. Why wasn't Sion seeing him? You trying to don't. Why wasn't Sion seeing him on the other day at Black Panthers and Jonathan Hickman? You know what? I thought about that. I know it's I'm trying to figure out, where does Jonathan Hickman run concurrently with Deadliest of the Species? Because Sion didn't die till Doom War. So I'm wondering, was he in Wakanda? Was he still alive when Jonathan Hickman did his run? I gotta check that out. We can do our own universe. Yes. As a matter of fact, shout out to K-Pop, because K-Pop asked me about this. I said, I was talking to him about universes, I said, K-Pac, I said, there can be a superhero team in Atlanta. It can, because my superhero's in Atlanta, Georgia. I ain't want to put them in New York. Don't do that. But just because there's superheroes in Atlanta, Georgia, doesn't mean there can't be superheroes in Miami, a major metropolitan city. Like, I never understood how we thinking the Avengers station in New York are just solving all the problems. Like, y'all spread way too damn thin. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. I'm always talking about not nearly enough creators to do black folks in space. Man. All right. I got a comment about T'Challa up top. Me and my daughter can. Where you think she get it from? Shout out to Avery Brooks, a.k.a. Captain. Yeah. Love that dude. Miss him. But yeah, I saw you got a comment about T'Challa up top. You said, I'm gonna go back. T'Challa, yeah, you said T'Challa could have been in Steele's instances, go investigate Doom or something and leave the people in charge, like getting so-called dead Wakandans in arms. He could have been. They just had to want to keep him alive. They didn't want to. A possible super out for Marvel. This whole plot is a setup, misleading front by T'Challa, who's been spying on the multiverse issues and is away investigating another dimension. I like that. That's crazy how people can come up. You know what they say, when you want to do something, you'll come up with a way to do it. When you don't want to do it, you'll think of 1,000 ways not to get it done. So listen, man, I ain't gonna keep y'all long. It's we've been at this for an hour and 46 minutes. Man, I thank y'all so much. Listen, let's not talk about it. Let's be about it. If we say this is what we want to do, what I would like to do is this. Let's make sure. I would like to devote the live next week to black creativity. I would like for us all to come in here, and I know I'll probably get with D-Real and everything like that. I know his time frame is a little bit different than mine. But what I would like to do is for all of us that are serious about creating a black universe, like, leave the egos at the door. Leave the egos at the door. Because, you know, at the end of the day, it's about us getting it together. And when we speak of coming together as black people, just understand something. You might not see the benefits of what you're doing today. And it might not be for you to see those benefits. Because I think people, you know, we take for granted that you're going to live to see tomorrow. No. It's a lot of people that fought for us to be able to sit at the front of the bus and didn't live long enough to take advantage of what they fought for. So what we fighting for black recognition. We fighting for black equality. And it's sad to say, yeah, we're using comic books and superheroes and fictional characters to do it. But damn it, if we want to change the image, if we want to do something about black representation, it starts with us. Because we the ones talking about it. We the ones upset about it. We the ones bothered about it. So we got to be the ones to do something about it. So with that, I'm going to say goodnight. A black version of the Justice League. Hey, I like that. Over the world. Yeah. Why not? And that would be too easy to do. So yeah, let's come back next week. Judah, listen, I love your energy. Thank you so much for coming. And honestly, I just love the realness of the way that you kept it, because it's some of us don't understand how much this character really means. Some of us really don't understand how this actually is playing out in the real world, and not enough of us care. So my brother, to have you being on this live tonight and express the views that you did, thank you so much. Please come back. Come back next week. We gonna get this thing busting, because that's what we need. The lives are all, appreciate that, Kamoyo. I'm gonna see y'all again. Y'all check out my brother D-Real tomorrow. If he's gonna have his live, y'all know he's gonna be there at 9, no later than 9 or 9:30, because he's got that different time frame. So y'all make sure y'all check my brother out. For those of y'all that came, rock with me and everything like that, my fellow YouTubers, my fellow Rock With Me Nation, thank y'all so much. I'm gonna holler at y'all Friday. Go Georgia!